Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultrazilla News a Weekend Update. Let's get right into it. Coming this Tuesday, we have the first drop from Mondo for their Space Godzilla figure. Guys, we've been looking forward to this since DesignerCon, and it is time for the first one. And they're starting off with a regular colorway for Space Godzilla. So anybody that wants that real, regular Space Godzilla colors, you're going to get it right off the bat. So that is fantastic. It looks great. I've talked about this here before when we covered DesignerCon, and this looks amazing. I cannot wait to see more pics, official pics of this, and it goes on sale on Tuesday. Definitely looking forward to reviewing that one. So stay tuned. Coming soon. I will place pre-order links when the time comes. Also coming at some point, Spiral Studio. They do high-end stuff, but they're doing a Godzilla 98 or a Zilla, whatever you want to say. And it looks really good. It looks really, really nice. I really like how that looks, but it's probably going to be out of my price range. Let's be real. Godzilla is doing another one of his awesome pieces here, and this time it is King Norilla. That's right, another childhood kaiju figure, and this looks fantastic. Obviously, it is a Kong, so how about that? That is very, very cool. X Plus is reissuing their gigantic Burning Godzilla, and this time it's in Final Battle colors. It's, just a little bit darker. That's about it. But it gives folks who missed out the first time an opportunity to get it again. Unfortunately, I believe all pre-orders are sold out by now. But, if you did get it this week, hey, good for you. SHF is coming out with a Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin. Very shiny looking piece coming. So we're into some Tamashii news here, by the way. Some overall Bandai news. And there you go with the 3 Spider-Men. And, if you didn't hear, they couldn't get... I did mention this before, but they lost the license for the... well, not lost it, but they couldn't get the license for the Andrew Garfield head. So no longer going to be coming with that, unfortunately. But yeah, Green Goblin looking pretty good. Not something I'm getting, but maybe something you're getting. Also from SHF, and this went on for pre-order this week, is a Samurai Head, or whatever the heck it's called, Samurai Man. Samurai Sword. I think it's just called Samurai Sword, actually, from Chainsaw Man. I cannot get into these at all. I was thinking about getting a Chainsaw Man figure, but I've decided against it. But you guys let me know if you're into it, and if you're looking forward to that. I've mentioned this guy here before, but the alter ego of Kamen Rider Black Sun is coming out from SHF. We got some nice shiny new, official pick here. So coming soon. Pre-orders aren't up yet, but maybe coming soon. In the SMP line, or Super Mini Pla, or whatever they're calling it now, Shogogan, whatever project. We have a black Onitajin, Don Onitajin, which is cool. Very, very nice looking. Very good looking. Look at the texture on all that. And the head sculpt. Beautiful. Very, very cool. At a show this past week, well, it was kind of like a, display that they had going. With various stuff. That's where the Green Goblin was shown too. We got Ultraman Trigger Truth, and now we're going to kick off some Ultraman news here, not just Tamashii stuff. So here's Trigger Truth, looking really, really good. I do like that a lot. So if this is a general sale, I might get it, but chances are it's going to be a P Bandai, and I'm just not getting much on the P Bandai unless it's a kaiju or a form from something I really, really like. So yeah, but it does look good. It really does. In the Ultra Action figure line, we've talked about some Ultra Actions before, but we got some more dropped this week. And these are up for pre-order right now. You can check the link at HLJ down below, right here, description. Go for it. We got Ultraman Ace, which looked really, really nice, and Taro, also equally as nice. So you could pre-order those right now. Also, that just came out. I didn't even know about this. It's like a DX. What does this call it? The Ultra Safubi World DX Plasma Spark Tower. It is a playset that comes with a King Joe Sevenger and a bunch of other cool things. What you can do is use the tower arms to capture your Ultras, which is pretty cool. Look at that, Sevenger ruling above all of them. So a nice little playset's going to run you about 40 something to 50 bucks. It's pretty neat. Max Toy Company is doing a Shin Gomez, which is very interesting. Obviously, it's very stylized. But, you know, this is the first time I've seen a figure, a fully licensed figure coming for this character. And I want to see more, guys. But I am keeping tabs on this. I kind of think it's pretty cool. And I've kind of wanted to review something from Max Toy Company, to be honest. And from, you know, a company that we've talked about a little bit on the channel lately, 3-0 in their Fig Zero line. This is a 1/6 Ultraman Suit Marie anime version. I believe this is from, yes, this is from Ultraman Final. The trailer went up this week for the final season of the Netflix Ultraman, and it looks phenomenal, guys. So do go check out that trailer. So they're doing a Ultraman Suit Marie version. Blitzway 5 Pro Studios is coming out with a Boss Boran. I believe they've teased this already before, but here's another nice shot coming soon. More info coming. I think that looks really nice, though. And then we have the latest Beast Box, which looks really cool, like a Triceratops looking thing. It's very Zoids-like. I really like this one a lot. I think that looks awesome. This one's up for pre-order right now. You could do that. But what's not up for pre-order from actual Zoids is the AZ02. This is the 40th anniversary Liger Zero. That's right. This looks awesome. You know, Blade Liger is the first one that's coming from the line, which I do plan on getting. And now we're getting this is like the 40th anniversary line from Takara Tomy. And now we are and these are going to be like motorized kits, like classic Zoids. And now Liger Zero, and it looks beautiful. If you missed out on the Chogokin, or you thought the Chogokin was too pricey, I don't blame you. This is going to be a good alternative. Probably going to run you about 70 bucks or so. I think I will be getting this instead. Speaking of, you know, like robotic animals or whatever, insects this time, Fujimi, who also did those EVA 01 colored crayfish. They're doing some insects in the colors of the insects from Time Bokan, which is another classic anime. And that is very cool. That looks the part. And this is what these things look like, but they're robots. And these are not. But I love the idea. I really do. Okay, speaking of kits, there is a articulated kit coming of Gridman's SSSS, Gridman's Rika, which looks very nice. So if you're interested in that, that is up for pre-order right now. Link is down below. Revoltech. We haven't talked about Revoltech in a little while. Have a few new figures coming out. We have the Flash and Reverse Flash from the Amazing Yamaguchi line. And also from the Amazing Yamaguchi line, Moon Knight. So some Marvel, some DC coming. And they just reissued. This is not Amazing Yamaguchi. This was in the line before Amazing Yamaguchi. The Tokusatsu line. And Jack Sparrow, which looks really great. I think the first time it was ahead of its time. And like I feel like a lot of people didn't get on board on this one. But this one is up for pre-order right now. You could order it down below or at BBTS, wherever you want. So if you missed it out the first time, it does look really nice. So yeah, you know, check out Jack Sparrow if you are into it. Speaking of, I don't know, like pirate type looking guys, Mezco's Static 6 Doc Nocturnal is went up for pre-order this weekend. That looks really, really nice. Static 6 is their statue line, so I believe they previously had one of these dudes in the 1/12 collective, but now a nice statue. They've done the Conan statue in this line, I believe, and I want to say Elvira. This looks really nice, though. Okay, let's talk some Hasbro. I got this thing, and then the rest is all Transformers to end off. First up, G.I. Joe Classified Snow Job. You guys know I don't really collect much here on this, but every once in a while there's a character that I love that's coming out. Snow Job was one of those characters I really loved growing up, and I loved the figure, and this is very, very cool to see. It looks awesome. It really does. So not 100% sure if I'm in on this, but I just might. So let's talk Transformers. First up, Rise of the Beast is coming, and boy, oh boy, did Hasbro show off a lot of toys for it. Various lines. We're gonna look at them. Here you got Bumblebee, Optimus, and Rhinox, which is basically the theme of what you're gonna see here. Those three non-stop here and there. So let's take a look. That one is in the Beast Alliance Battle Changers line. So let's have more of a look-see on that. But yeah, various lines, for various ages come in, as they usually do for movies. These look neat enough, I guess. I like that Rhinox. I really, really do. He's very much similar to the Kingdom look. And you're going to see that throughout, which is interesting. So pretty cool stuff. Then you got these combiner ones. It's interesting. Here you got Bumblebee. Very simplistic, some of these. But, I don't know. There's something about him. There's a little bit of a charm to him, I must say. I don't know. Not everybody will think that, but I don't know. I kind of think that. I kind of think they're pretty cool. So Bumblebee is with Snarl Saber, which, okay, sure, Snarl Saber. Don't know that one. Then you got RC here, and she's with her own Tiger Silverfang, which looks cool. And then that's what they look like. I kind of like this RC. I gotta admit, that looks really nice. And that's them combined. Look at this RC. That's not that bad. That really isn't that bad. And then, of course, you got Optimus Primal. And I really do dig the Optimus Primal design with his Gator pal here, who is obviously Skull Cruncher. Look at that. I love that Skull Cruncher, man. I'm probably going to get this. This is wacky, but I don't know. It's kind of right up my alley there. And then you got these, like, weaponizers, I guess. You got Rhinox and Cheetor. And I guess that was Cheetor, but I looked like I missed out on the actual thing. And Skull Cruncher again. Comes with, as a gun. And then speaking of guns, you have an Optimus that turns into a blaster. How about that? G1 Megatron is wondering what that's all about. And then Beast Mode Bumblebee, who's got some wings. I like that. I like that idea. I think that looks cool. And he's got a little birdie guy. So I guess he combines with a birdie guy. I don't seem to have any other pics of that for some reason, but okay. Apologies. It's just a lot of stuff, guys. Then you got these things, which is the first things that were leaked like months ago. Optimus Primal and Bumblebee Mass that transform into figures. And I actually really like how these look. They're weird looking, but there's something really old school about them that I really dig. Before we get to that I really dig, and it just, I don't know, reminds me of bots growing up. So I might get these. Me and Ultrazilla Jr. might have to model them for you guys in a video and then fight them. Okay, so after all of that, that they announced all of that. These guys, were found, and these are more like kind of like studio series figures, almost regular mainline figures are found overseas. Rhinox and Optimus Prime. So how about that? These were not official, obviously, but they're coming. So we just went over a bunch of stuff that's obviously more aimed for kids, but there's obviously more mainline type stuff coming, and that is very, very exciting, guys. Be sure you will see a lot of Rise of the Beast stuff here. I don't know about how much, not getting everything, but there's a few things here that I showed you that I definitely want to cover. And speaking of the mainline, we also have the next wave 2 of Legacy Evolution was announced this week, starting with Deluxe Class Crash Bar, which is another Junkicon, and he looks really cool, really nice looking. And then Deluxe Class Crosscut, not too into this one, but you might be. Core Class Grimlock looks absolutely terrible, but I'm gonna get it because I am building their Volcanicus, no doubt. This guy I'm really into, and I saw a lot of people saying they weren't into this, but man, I really loved it. This Voyager Class Metal Hawk, and I was talking to my pal Kenneth from formerly of the Repack podcast about this. This looks like one of the Braves series figures. Like, this looks like, to me, like, this head sculpt is, like, right out of, like, Gal Gaigar. He's, like, every other character in Gal Gaigar to me. And I love it. I really do. Yes, there could be more paint on this throughout, whatever, but I feel like it's going to look really cool in person. I'm on board for this Metal Hawk. He's a very cool character to begin with. So yeah, sign me up. There's also Core Class Nemesis Prime, not getting that. Deluxe Class Animated Prowl, not getting that. Deluxe Class Shrapnel, I didn't get the first Insecticon. I'm probably just gonna skip out on all of them, but I do want Skyquake from Prime Universe. Holy cow, this looks incredible. This doesn't even look like a Transformers toy to me. That's neither here nor there, but this looks amazing. And I don't really know much about Skyquake. I just think it looks fantastic as a robot fan, as a super robot fan. And he's gonna look amazing with Tarn. He looks like part of the same universe there. I don't know if he is. I don't know anything about it, but I just love the look of Skyquake. So yes, count me in for Skyquake and Metal Hawk and Grimlock from this second series. But that's not all. We also got a Core Class Thundercracker and a Voyager Class Twin Cast, which obviously is a Blaster repaint. And there you go, guys. That's the UltraZ news for this week. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.